Samore Love Bugs, you have now tuned in to my Empire Recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Also, be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. Okay, honey bunny? Alright. So, now let's go ahead and get into this recap. We start off with Hakeem. He was getting interviewed, and the thing about it was that they kept on referring to him as Lucius Lyon's son. So it's almost like he's getting that and he wants to break away from that whole I'm the offspring of somebody famous type of thing. He wants to make a name for himself. And Tiana was by his side, and she kind of was like, well, his name is Hakeem, and soon you guys are going to be saying Lucius is Hakeem's father or something along those lines. You know, basically putting him in the forefront. So it turns out that Miss Tiana is gay. She has her a little white boo. I was like, what? I didn't see this one coming at all. Okay, Empire, you tossing little curveballs left and right. So she got a little thing that she went, after she was done with Hakeem, she went over to, I guess it's her house where her girlfriend's staying, and they just started making out. I was like, what is this? So now the feds, they're watching Cookie, even though she's trying her best to like stay away from them. They keep on harassing her because they want her to testify. They accuse me, let me testify. You accuse me of it. Y'all remember that song? That was my song back in the days with Common. Yes. So they want her to testify, but she doesn't really want to do it because she feels like that's going to make her a target. And who wants to be a target? You know what I'm saying? Lucius, he proposed to Miss Anika. You know, it's funny because in the beginning, at first, I did think that they were already married. I thought that was like his new wife. I didn't realize she was just like his girlfriend that does all the wifely duties and has all the like wife roles. But she making it. She about to do it now. She about to get up in there. Hakeem, he says that he believes in himself and he is finally ready to do his music video, and he has $1 million vision for his music video. Andre says that they don't have the budget for that right now. Like, everything sounds great, but one problem is we don't have the money for that. And Mr. Lyons is just like, make it happen. You can do it. Come on. He has confidence in himself. We got to make this work. So now the new plan is that they're going to kind of use Tiana in order to get publicity, get the money, something like that. That's what they're planning to do. Rhonda, she's talking to Andre, who of course he's bearing this dilemma on his shoulder. Man, how are we going to get the funding and all that? And if anything, now he has to ask his mom if he can be able to use her. And, you know, Cookie's one tough cookie at the end of the day. So Rhonda, she sees that Tiana is booed up with her booed thing. And she comes up with a plan. Of course, a witty little plan. And she video cameras them like kind of making out in the corner. And she puts it, well, she says that if anything, she's going to use that. That'll be like their ammo if they need it. When the feds, they ended up actually tricking Cookie because she testified and everything. And the person that actually was killed by whoever the guy is that she was snitching on, he killed a Fed. So it's like even more serious than anything. And it pissed Cookie off because she was like, the feds didn't tell her how serious this was. And of course she's worried about her safety, and she asked them, can they guarantee her safety? And they kind of went silent. So it's like, you made me do all this BS and now my life's in danger. Way to go. Thanks. You know, I feel great. This will really help me to want to snitch some more, because now that I know that I can die and you're not going to do anything, yeah, why not, right? So Lucius, he has this little problem. In order for him to go public with everything, he has to have a doctor sign off to say that he is in good health. And we all know that his health is actually not like that at all. It's the exact opposite. His health is slowly going down. You know what I mean? So what he decides to do, what he tells his that guy, damn, I forget the guy's name. What he tells him is that Anika's father is a doctor. So that's his plan. Ding ding. You know, Lucius is always a step ahead of the game. You know what he be doing? So yeah, he wants to just politely ask Anika's father if he can commit fraud. You know, risk his license, risk his practice, risk everything for him. Because when he dies, he won't need any of that, because guess what? Anika's going to be a billionaire. Yeah. So if it all hits the fan, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, that's his plan. That's what he plans to do. Jamal is working on his hits song in like this ghetto studio somewhere in the Bronx. I'm wondering if it's the same studio that I went to before, but it didn't have them gunshots and everything. One of these, this guy that I met, he has a studio that's up in the Bronx, but they usually do like radio shows. So I'm wondering if they kind of like switched it up. I couldn't really see like the neighborhood like that, but it's possible. It's possible, maybe, but it's possible. Bronx has the most ghetto things, I swear. So, moving on from that, Jamal, yeah, like I said, he was really like making, I love the fact that Jamal makes hits from life experiences. Like anything that happens, like with his father or whoever, he uses it in order to make hits. The song was like dollar bills, y'all, everybody looking for something. Like it was hot though. Like I just made it sound super whack, but in reality, like when I was hearing it, I'm like, yes, I could definitely bump to this. This show is like 2 for the price of 1. Like you get great music that you can download on iTunes, and then you also get an epic storyline. I love it. I love it. Meanwhile, Hakeem is doing his music video. He has like the green screen, and the green screen can take you anywhere. It can take you to the Caribbean. It can take you to freaking Puerto Rico. It can take you to Miami. It can take you wherever the hell you want to go. And you'll be on that jet ski moving. I'm not really here, y'all. I'm actually in Florida. That's exactly what he was doing. And guess who was one of his video models? Yes, it was Rima from Bad Girls Club. Yes, she's landed herself in a freaking role on Empire. She didn't get to talk, no, but she was there, shaking and moving and doing one of these. All right, girl, I ain't mad at you. Got yourself a little role. You moving up in the world. So now, Rhonda is also working her little mischievous ways. She is uploading that little video to some blog or something so that it can go viral. And Andre's just like, just make sure that they don't know it's you. Okay? And then Andre comes up with this amazing plan. These two are just made for each other because they are so freaking devious. He comes up with this amazing plan. Oh, I'm going to get these guys that are here to rough Jamal up a little bit. She's like, are you sure? Are they dangerous? He's like, nah, I know them. They're from the hood. They're not going to do nothing. They just, well, he said they were just petty theft or some crap like that. So he pretends that he's talking to somebody, goes around them, talking about Jamal and how Jamal got all this money and these expensive stuff in a little studio in the Bronx without any like protection or anything like that. And I'm like, I can't with these people. Like, that is so deep. That's your brother at the end of the day that you grew up with. I swear, money can turn people into some nasty little trolls. So that then makes these dudes go over to the studio where he is, where his brother is, and they come trying to rob up the place with guns and everything in tow. And they shoot one of the guys, but little did they know that the studio owner was packing some heat. He had like the big old gun, like what was that, a rifle? I don't know nothing about guns. What was that, an AK-47? It sounds like that's a gun that would be big and powerful. So that's the gun that I'm gonna guess randomly. But I have no idea if that's what it was. But I just know it was like a big gun or whatever that he had, and he was just like, "What are you gonna do? You know, like, go ahead, get out of here before you don't end up having a choice." I was like, yes. But before that, freaking Jamal was like, "I know you guys. You hang on my little brother." I was like, oh my gosh. He was like, "I know you. You hang out with my little brother." And he was like all up in the guy's face. I'm like, these people are crazy. What you doing? This is not the time to be gangster. Yo, stand up and be gangster when there's guns around. No. I was just, Jamal, you acting a little too grown now that you done stood up to your father. You getting out of hand, boy. You need to sit down. I swear, I don't know what these people be thinking sometimes. So Lucius, he went ahead and he has like this little dinner where they announce to Onika's mom and her dad, and she is biracial, as you can see. Her mom is black, her dad's white. Lucius talks to the father on the side, and he tells him his little situation about him having ALS. And he also says that she stayed with him regardless of knowing that. He also states that he needs to get this thing signed off, and he asks him if he'd be able to do it. And he's like, "What? You're just a street thug." Or what is this? Street gangster? He was like, "No, I'm getting the hell out of here." And then he was like, "Hold on." And he just let him know right quick. Like, once I die, she's going to be a self-made billionaire or self-something billionaire. So, I guess that kind of made his father think, like, my daughter could be a billionaire? She'll be good for life. So, he says, "You know what? I don't ever want her to know about this, and we will do this." Jamal, he ends up getting a new crew, revamps the song that he's doing, and it comes out better than the original. Like, the original, I was already like, okay, I could bump with this. But when he did the revamp with the hood boys that he found that helped him out, that he kind of was like, yo, it was sick. It was like, I was just like this. Yes, do it. You should have seen me, you guys. It was freaking amazing. So yeah, he definitely got everything down packed. While that's going on, Hakeem, he finds out about Tiana having a girlfriend because everybody was looking at it through the blogs. And there's no denying it because it was her, like, literally kissing the other girls. So it's like, and Hakeem, he's just like, what? I can't be around this. He's like, nah, like, she cheated on me. I'm like, dude, it's not even that serious. Like, first of all, she stayed with you after she saw you in the freaking, I was going to say the bubble tub. The freaking bubble bath in the tub. You missed your the appointment that you had with your mother and with her. Blew them off to be in the tub with somebody that's old enough to maybe be older than your mom. Not saying she looks bad or anything, but she is old enough to be your mother or your mother's older sister. You know what I'm saying? So you need to really chill out right quick because you have skeletons in your closet as well. So she was like, you cheated too. And then, but she didn't say like all the business or anything like that. And then his father later on talks to him and he tells him that he needs to get over it. Pretty much like he needs to get over it. And he needs to act like a lion and do what a lion would do. This is math right here. 1 + 1 = 2 for you. So get on it. Rah! You know what I'm saying? Better tear that up, boy. So it kind of like gets him back into a good mode, into where he's like, all right, you know what, I got this. I'm not going to let this hold me down. And he produces an amazing production of a music video. He has like Tiana, she was shaking that little booty, and it was just great. Lucius goes to talk to Cookie, and he reveals that, what did he reveal? He revealed that he was the one, because she had found this rose in front of her door, and she felt like somebody was out to kill her. So she went to her homie, and she gave him $5,000 and told him to handle it. Make sure the person who gave her that flower is gone. Do what you gotta do. So what Lucius did, he, like I said, he went over to talk to Cookie. It's their anniversary, so he lets her know they reminisce about the old days when they were both broke. And what did he do? He went and he stole the flower and he gave it to her. So it brings back memories. It jogs her memory. She's like, oh my God, so you left that flower at my doorstep? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh my God. Like, she tries to call up Tasha. I forgot what Tasha's called in this, but, you know, love me some Tasha too. And she tells her to call off everything, to call it off, to get what's his name, whoever his name is, and just stop it. And she's like, I think it's too late. Meanwhile, while they talking, he's already in position, shooting down the person that I guess Lucius paid to put the flower there. So an innocent person that wasn't even trying to kill her or anything like that just got killed, and she just gave away $5,000 to kill somebody who was innocent. Y'all, it's getting crazy. Alright, so let me know what y'all think about this situation. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like at the end of the day, Tiana and Hakeem should stay together, because they're pretty much just doing it for the publicity. They're helping each other. It's kind of like a collaboration. And Andre, he makes me so upset. Andre and Rhonda, I'm just so over them right now. They piss me off. They're like the two evil villains that are just power hungry, money hungry. It's like all of them are money hungry at the end of the day, but these two, they do a lot of undermined stuff. Like, he really is his father's son, you know? And I feel like he should be the one to get this empire, because he is so freaking cutthroat. Oh, my goodness. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.